Have you ever noticed that the things you once dreamed about quickly become ordinary? The new phone loses its excitement after a few weeks. The promotion you worked so hard for soon feels normal. Even achieving your biggest goals often leaves you searching for the next one. It's almost as if the human brain was designed to never be completely satisfied. But why? If happiness helps us survive, wouldn't it make more sense for evolution to let us enjoy what we already have? The answer might explain not only why we always want more, but why humanity has achieved so much because of it. For most of human history, being satisfied for too long was actually dangerous. Imagine living tens of thousands of years ago. You are part of a small group of hunter-gatherers. Food is never guaranteed. A successful hunt today doesn't mean there will be another tomorrow. If your family stops searching for better hunting grounds, cleaner water, or safer shelter simply because they feel content, they may not survive the next season. In a world like that, the people who kept looking for more had a better chance of staying alive. Over countless generations, natural selection favored brains that rewarded progress more than comfort. Instead of making us permanently happy after reaching a goal, our brains learn to celebrate success briefly before encouraging us to chase the next opportunity. This system is powered by a chemical messenger called dopamine. Many people think dopamine is the happiness chemical, but scientists now know that's only part of the story. Dopamine is more closely linked to motivation and anticipation than lasting pleasure. It spikes when we expect something rewarding, pushing us to keep moving forward. Think about how excited you feel before buying something you've wanted for months. You imagine how much better life will be once you own it. But after a short time, that excitement fades. The object hasn't changed. Your brain has simply adjusted to its new reality. Psychologists call this phenomenon hedonic adaptation, or the hedonic treadmill. No matter how positive a change may be, people often return to a similar baseline level of happiness after enough time passes. A larger house, a higher salary, or even public recognition can become just another ordinary part of daily life. This isn't a flaw in the human mind. It's a feature that helped our ancestors continue adapting instead of becoming complacent. You can see this pattern almost everywhere in modern life. A student dreams of graduating. After graduation, they dream of finding the perfect job. Once they have that job, they focus on earning a promotion. Then they want a larger home, a newer car, or greater financial security. Each milestone feels incredibly important until it becomes normal, making room for another goal. Technology has amplified this cycle even further. Every day, social media shows us people who appear wealthier, healthier, more successful, or more attractive than we are. Even when our own lives improve, our brains naturally compare them with someone else's highlight reel. Instead of appreciating what we've gained, we begin focusing on what we still lack. Comparison has always existed, but never on this scale. Thousands of years ago, you compared yourself with perhaps a few dozen people in your community. Today, you can compare yourself with millions of people across the world before breakfast. Yet the same restless drive that causes frustration has also fueled extraordinary progress. If humans were permanently satisfied after inventing the wheel, would we have created ships, airplanes, or spacecraft? If scientists stopped after one discovery, medicine would never have advanced. If artists felt completely fulfilled after their first masterpiece, countless works of music, literature, and painting would never exist. In many ways, civilization itself has been built by people who refuse to believe that the current situation was good enough. The challenge is that our ancient brains still operate as though we live in a world of constant scarcity, while modern society surrounds us with endless choices and endless opportunities for comparison. The mechanism that once encouraged survival can now leave us feeling trapped in an endless pursuit of just one more. More money, more followers, more achievements, more possessions, more recognition. The finish line keeps moving because our minds keep moving it. Perhaps the real question isn't why humans are never truly satisfied. Perhaps it's how we can recognize when enough is already enough, without losing the curiosity and ambition that have driven our species forward for thousands of years. Maybe the goal was never to become permanently satisfied. If our ancestors had stopped exploring after finding enough food, they might never have discovered new lands. If inventors had been content with what already existed, many of the technologies we rely on today would never have been created. In many ways, humanity's greatest strength is also one of its greatest struggles. The desire for more has built civilizations, cured diseases, and carried us into space. But when left unchecked, that same desire can leave us feeling as though nothing is ever enough. Perhaps true happiness doesn't come from eliminating ambition. Instead, it comes from balancing ambition with gratitude, continuing to dream about tomorrow without forgetting to appreciate today. So maybe the question isn't why humans are never truly satisfied. Maybe the better question is this: if your brain will always ask for more, how do you decide when you already have enough?